Hi folks, I'm the Bald Guy, and these are Bald Guy Basics. It's early December here in 2025. I usually don't give a date, but I'll do that this time. And the reason I do that is when I give a price of something, if you watch this video somewhere down the road and then go and look up the price and go, wow, the price is different, I've given you a date of what it is today. It's snow here in Central Virginia. We've got 4 inches on the ground. Been a long time since we've seen 4 inches of snow on the ground, especially early in December. So I've been out working and I can't stay in here because I've got a brush pile burning. Snow is a great time to burn your brush pile. But I was cleaning sidewalks, cleaning cars, and I use my leather gloves a lot. If you work around the yard, around your property, a little pair of cloth gloves just don't cut it. So these leathers, these are Plainsmen. They're just a nice, supple, not too thick leather glove. But if you see the color here, that's the back, that's the front. And yep, you guessed it. The front of these are wet. Now these are my chainsaw gloves, my bring in firewood gloves, that kind of thing. I try to protect my hands. But you need to remember to protect your gear. So on a nice cold day like today, where we've got snow, and I don't care how dry the snow is, once you get your hands in it, your hands are wet or your boots are wet. There is a product, and I've covered this before, but it is so handy, I wanted to show it to you again. And I wanted to show you just how easy it is to apply. Here I've got a pair of, these are not dollar store gloves, but it's the same thing. Never been used. I'm gonna have to get my pliers out to remove these staples. These are from Ollie's, which is a lot like a Big Lots type store. And these are goat skin. And if you buy leather gloves, you know these are really thin. They're more to protect your hands than they are anything else. Obenauf's is a great product. And this is a 16-ounce bottle, and I'm looking on Amazon right now. It's $22.99 for 16-ounce bottles. An 8-ounce bottle is $17.99, so it's a little more economical. Obenauf's is a mixture of natural oils. It says propolis, P-R-O-P-O-L-I-S. I don't know what propolis is, but it's mixed with beeswax. Wax is a wonderful preservative for leather, especially when it is mixed with oil. And you know, when you, if you've got a set of boots and you're going to take and put saddle soda on it, you're going to have to buff it in and work it into all the crevices. But with, I'm going to stir this up a little bit. Obenauf's comes with a nice little applicator, which you see there. This is a liquid. I'll let you see what I'm doing here. The oil keeps your leather conditioned. The beeswax seals it off and waterproofs it. Now, no, this is not for your Sunday go to meeting gloves. If you've got a pair of dress gloves and you do not want them somewhat discolored, I got you. Or a real nice pair of dress shoes. You see where I've not done a complete coverage. I wanted to do that, let you see how it discolors them. But there's no work to this. It's just, it takes the time, and the time is a factor of how much you can put on this applicator at any given moment. I actually like the fact that it discolors my gloves because it allows me to see where I've got it applied appropriately and where I don't. There's some over here. I keep 15 or 20 pairs of gloves at all times. Some of them are cloth. I use those inside the house. I think that is sufficient for an initial. I'll drop some of this on the bench here, on the toolbox. There's no special process here. Simply apply the stuff, and on a new pair of gloves like this, I might go back and apply it one more time. I'll start with the back of the hand here, back of the fingers. I have had this particular bottle, I don't know, a couple of years now. If you want to know exactly how long I've had it, go back in my videos and see the last time I did an Obenauf video. But I'll put a coat of this on my boots, on my work boots, especially the ones that I'm going to use out in the snow. Because we have not had a lot of snow here in recent years, it's not been a great big issue. When it's pouring down rain, I just stay inside. I mean, but I've built our first fire of the season. We're expecting down in the low 20s tonight. And with snow on the ground and snow on the trees, it's not a lot. But when you live in an area that doesn't have a lot of snow, that means you have less trees that have broken off since the last time, and they may be heavier. So you're actually more prone to trees coming down, which can cause power outages. And when the power goes out, I don't like to get cold. Bald guy likes to stay warm. Now, as easy as that, just drop that applicator back down in the bottle. That was, some of that might have been off screen. If so, I apologize. But already this one is not wet to the touch. It's not completely dry, but there's nothing left on my hands because it's all soaked into the leather. The leather is supple. It's soft and pliable. And the reason I tell you I've had this a couple of years, let me see if I can tell. I've got this much. So I've still got a little bit over a half of a container of Obenaufs. And you know, they're not completely full when you get them. I don't understand why in the world a manufacturing company sells you a, you know, this, in this case, 16 ounces of product and puts it in a 20-ounce bottle. You know, why not just make a 16-ounce bottle? But that's beyond my pay grade, I guess. But this will serve you for years, and it is super handy. If I had a dark leather hat that was kind of a working hat, I have no problem putting this on it. You'll notice how this kind of evens out. I put on a very amateurish job to splotched it on there, just as sloppy as I could be. But this really is a nice thing for gloves and boots. I don't like wet feet, and if I'm going to have to be out in the snow for a long time, I don't like wet hands. So Obenaufs, that is Obenauf''s leather oil, is a great product. Let's see if I can tell you where it's made at. Obenauf sounds German, but you do need to shake it when you first get it. It comes out of Idaho, USA, so a United States product, but shake it to get the various waxes and other oils mixed up good, and makes a great product for you working people that want to protect your gear and protect your hands. There's nothing as cold as a hand that gets wet in the snow when your gloves do not repel water. That's our video for today. I might grab a little footage outdoors just to see what a little, if you haven't had snow in a while, what a little Virginia snow looks like. Till next time, I'm the Bald Guy. Have a great day. Next, we got the tractor out. And you see the smoke down there. That's where I'm burning my brush pile, so I got to go attend to that.